A lot of questions being asked today. Was it an earthquake? Was it not an earthquake? Both in New Jersey and South Carolina in the past 24 hours have had hundreds of reports of the ground shaking. For South Carolina specifically, we know last month was crazy with earthquakes, and rightfully so, as South Carolina is the home to one of the most devastating earthquakes we've ever seen in the United States, and the worst ever to take place on the East Coast. But even so, seeing swarms like this, no matter what kind of history the area has, is going to cause some concern. But this one here in New Jersey is a little different. 24 hours removed from the actual event, we still have zero answers, but hundreds and hundreds of people, including myself, what exactly was shaking the state of New Jersey. My friends, we're going to break down the information we have, see what we can figure out, and we're going to do it right here, right now. Let's go. My friends, welcome back. It is February 9th, 2022, and we got some history and we got some mystery. As you can see, New Jersey, specifically South New Jersey, felt something big. We have got report after report of a sonic boom, an earthquake, you name it. People are reporting the ground shaking, their walls shaking, and this is all over New Jersey, and even some reports feeling it in Pennsylvania. As far as when this event or events, you can see there's two separate readings here. One of them felt, as you can see, February 8th, 2022 at 1:21 p.m. local time, and the second was February 8th, 2022, 1:58 p.m. local time. So this fact alone makes this interesting because it almost rules out an earthquake unless there were multiple. Now, in my opinion, I think we're dealing with another sonic boom / meteor explosion, that type of thing, but that's just my opinion. The reason we know it's not the same event is because you'll see as I click back and forth here, they are two separate times, two separate events, and also two separate depths. This one at 10 kilometers, this one at 20 kilometers. The 10-kilometer seismic event or sonic boom was registered as a 4.0, and the 20-kilometer in-depth seismic event or sonic boom was registered as a 3.8, which, just for your information, was not posted by the USGS in any way. I have this set right now for 7 days, all magnitudes, and we see nothing near New Jersey whatsoever. These events taking place about 30 minutes apart from each other, with separate sets of user reports, which I will link in the description box for you guys to read and make your own judgments based on what these people felt. And like we talk about all the time on this channel, many of those people heard a loud boom, which then echoed across the entire state and even into Pennsylvania. I haven't heard reports of other states, that's why I'm only mentioning Pennsylvania for now. But as you could see from the NWS Mount Holly Twitter page, they even show that the USGS does not indicate any seismic activity at all. There are no shortage of articles on this situation. You can see right here, did you feel shaking, rumbling in South Jersey this afternoon? You're not alone. And because we are only 24 hours into this event, it's going to take a little more time to actually figure out what this might be, or what they're going to explain away. But one way or another, I'm still going to dig into this and try to verify if this was something in the sky or from the ground. It's just going to take a little more digging. Very quickly though, I want to touch base on this South Carolina earthquake / boom. As many of you know already, we had a swarm last week that really made headlines and had a lot of people wondering what was going on in this specific area too. You could see here at least 8 of those earthquakes, all basically taking place in the Elgin, South Carolina area. You could see that here in this Weather Boy article that was posted basically after the swarm. You could tell by the title, South Carolina earthquake swarm on pause for now. And I say that because South Carolina has quite the earthquake history. In fact, as we said in the intro, the most devastating earthquake to ever hit the East Coast happened in South Carolina in August of 1886. A 7.3 struck the area, and it wasn't just one of the most devastating earthquakes in the United States history, but definitely the most devastating to ever hit the East Coast. Not only that, but it struck at night, making it a lot worse. Plus, we're talking 1886, so you can only imagine the fact that there's zero warning systems. Structures were made more of wood and brick, as you can see in this picture. But one of the crazier things about this earthquake is how far away it was felt. In fact, there was damage in Alabama, Ohio, and West Virginia. Think about that for a second. That is a massive, broad spectrum of damage to have with an epicenter earthquake in South Carolina. So without getting too far into the history of that specific quake, the bottom line is that South Carolina does get swarms, they get big quakes, and they can happen again. This is why anytime we have any sort of unconfirmed seismic event, we want to take a look at it, especially when people are feeling it. It is a little annoying when we have websites like the USGS who don't report this type of stuff, but at the same time, we do have other resources. Obviously, we use them here on the channel all the time, but this theme of meteors and sonic booms cannot be ignored. I understand we're studying earthquakes as well, and some of these are confirmed earthquakes, but too many times in the news, especially in the last few months, we had southwestern Pennsylvania with that huge boom. We had Louisiana recently with multiple booms. They are seemingly happening almost everywhere and more frequently. So all I ask of you is make sure you do look up and head on a swivel. My friends, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to continue to dig into these situations as always. Any questions or concerns, please leave down below. Shout out to Canada, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.